magician that I'll show you today is to read people, to pay attention to the way people see, the way they think, how they're acting. And my job is to influence those decisions as much as I can. And those of you where the bar is sitting, I'll be moving around, but you're welcome to kind of move if you like to. But let's try something real quick, just to show you how our perception works. Something a mentor of mine, Max Maven, taught me. Everyone, place your, let's go with your left hand up in the air. Give me a little wave. Perfect. Now the right hand, give me a little wave. Okay, perfect. Say hi, Kostya. Hi. Okay, everyone says it differently. It's perfect. Take your index finger, snap a little bit. Warm up the ears, right? Move your index finger in front of your eyes. You're warming up your eyes. Now take your thumb and your index finger, put them together, say okay. Okay. And then place that okay sign on your chin. That's your cheek. I see some of you sliding down now. Yeah, okay. See, my job is to know how it is that you process information and to use that sort of against you in a way. But as I am going to influence you and to trick you, I'm also going to take some chances for myself, because I've been doing this for 25 years, graduated from Winter Park High School and UCF, my degree's in philosophy, which is perfect if you want to be a magician. And I have a copy of the Orlando Sentinel today, and we're going to play a little game. Now, if I just come over here and I hand you the Sentinel, and I say, sir, you're the one that's going to help me out, they might think we set this up, right? You're my brother, we've been working on this. So instead, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to pass the newspaper on. And keep passing it, and don't stop. It's going to go all around the room, but when you'd like to, I'd like you to close your eyes so you don't know who has it, and then say the word stop out loud, and when he says stop, whoever's holding the newspaper is going to be the one that helps us out. So keep passing it around. Yeah, no peeking, no peeking. I don't want you to see, because this is completely out of my control. This is my thing. So within the next, 20 seconds. Stop! Right there. Okay, who's got it? Excellent. All right. It's always fun when someone's like, oh, not me, and they try to pass it on as fast as they can. Here's what I promise you, that if I ask you to help me out, I will always treat you with kindness and respect. I will never embarrass anyone. And since you're helping me out, I promise you'll be the star of the show. Now, I'm going to give you a couple minutes. What is your name, sir? Randy, I want you to take a couple minutes to read through the paper. And then I want you to find a random word in the paper. Now, I don't want it to be something in a headline and not a proper name, but a random little word in the fine print of the paper is what I want you to go to. And you've got the sports section, it's got about 14 pages in there. And then I keep a kind of a running book of everything. So today I have Monday, June 24th. And you said, Randy, now you are a part of my history. And Randy, once you've got your word, I don't want you to show it to anyone at the table. You're gonna write it down secretly, right here, underneath there. And then when you're done, close that up, and I'll come check back on with you in just a minute. Now, as he does that, let's play a little game here. I'd like to start off by warming my mind up, because I haven't done that yet. And to do that, I have a little dice, and you're going to be the first one to help me out. We're going to drop this inside the coffee cup, kindly provided by management. Thank you so much. And what you're going to do is you're going to shake it just like this, just like you're playing a little game. And I'm going to step back so I can't see the dice. Oh. And when you're done shaking it, you can dance in your seat if you like. When you're happy, I want you to look down, and I want you to remember the number that's staring up at you, okay? Good, you got it? You want to show it to someone, or can I trust you? Go ahead and show it to someone. There we go. I have people change their mind on the magician sometimes, just to mess with you, believe it or not. Now, everyone gives away information whether they realize it or not, and my job is to pay attention to people. And this is why I talk to salespeople and customer service people, because at its core, magic is about paying attention to people. Could you say all the numbers out loud for me? Can you say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into the microphone?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That was really difficult for me. That was really good, actually. That was very even. You kind of kept your eyes closed. She was not giving away any information. So let's try this. Can you say 1, 2, 3 again?
1, 2, 3.
Yes, absolutely. I am committed. I'm going to show everyone. This is what I think she is thinking about. For the first time, tell us, what's your number?
2.
Yes!
Woo!
Nice. Give her a round of applause for helping out. First one. Thank you so very much.
Who else would like to play? Would you like to try it? Let's do it. I want you to taste the cup. I want you to shake it up as much as you like. When you're done, I'm going to step back for a second. Look down and remember the number that's staring up at you. And then go ahead and show it to someone next to you as well. That way we've got a witness. Okay? Can I turn around? Is it safe to come back to you?
Yeah.
Shake it up so it's a different number so I can't see. And I'm going to give you the microphone. And
would you mind also, can you say out loud all the numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ah, okay. What do you all think? Any guesses?
3.
You think 3? 4. Can you say 4, 5, 6 for me?
4, 5, 6.
Sometimes, and I thought this with you, sometimes when someone is very even, it's either the 1 or the 6 is what I'm thinking about. What number are you thinking about?
6.
That is perfect. Thank you very much. Give her a round of applause as well. Thank you. Is there a skeptic in the room? I'm a skeptic, so it's okay. Who's a skeptic? Who's a skeptic? Let's do this. Right over here. Come on over to you. Excuse me. I'd like you to try this. What is your name? Carla. Would you mind doing the same thing? I'm going to turn around. Shake it up for me if you would. Yeah, when you're happy, I'll step back a little more. When you're happy, I want you to look down and remember the number that's staring up at you. Have you got it?
Yeah.
Show it to someone next to you. And then this time, what I want you to do, shake it up so we can't see it. If it's a 1, think of Monday. If it's a 2, think of Tuesday. 3 is Wednesday, 4 is Thursday, 5 is Friday, or you're not even interested in Friday or Saturday. Okay, so we know it's a 1, 2, 3, or 4. That helps. So then can you say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday for me?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
You say Tuesday?
Tuesday,
You say Monday?
Monday,
You say Wednesday?
Wednesday,
Yeah, absolutely. I'm feeling confident. I believe this is what she's thinking about. What day of the week is it?
Thursday.
Thursday. Oh, I was off. I was thinking Wednesday. Let's try again. Let's try again. I like this. Let's shake it up some more. Yeah, shake it up again. I like it when I get it wrong. That forces me to be really present and pay attention. So drop it in there. Shake it up. Shake it up. Yep. That's what. And then when you're happy, I want you to look down.
Look down.
Yep. And I want you to remember the number that's staring up at you. Have you got it? Show me somebody. Okay. And this I'm connected again to a day of the week. So 1 is Monday, 2 is Tuesday, 3 is Wednesday, and so on.
Okay.
And then say the days of the week out loud.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
One more time.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
You know, it could be me reading this wrong because we met for the first time, and so my job is to pick up on talents and pay attention. Well, I crossed this out, but I'm going to stick with it this time. Are you thinking of Monday this time?
Monday.
Okay, good. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Round of applause for all of our participants. All right, my friends. Okay.
So now, I'd like for everybody right now to think of a city anywhere in the world that you have been to, okay? A place that you have a connection with, a memory, maybe even a physical souvenir, okay? Everyone's got a place that you are thinking about. Fantastic. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come around, I'm going to pass out some markers here. And typically I look for people, because my job again is to pick up on certain personalities, but I've learned after 20 years, is sometimes some people just love to participate. So, who now trusts me and wants to come up here? I'm going to need several people. So is there anyone before I start picking that would like? I can tell you're smiling. Good, yeah, absolutely. Good smile. One back there for you. Who else? Who else would like to play? Is there else? I like it when you avoid eye contact. It's great. It's like, please don't look at me. Please, he won't see me if I don't look at him. There we go. There's one for you. There's one for you. Who else would like to play? Okay, good. Perfect, perfect. Yeah, there you go. There's one for you. And let's get a gentleman here. Perfect. You'll get a chance to help me out. If you've got a marker, please stand up. And step onto the aisle for me, if you would. In fact, it's so lonely up here. If you would join me all the way up here on stage, I would love it. Everyone give him a big round of applause for joining me. Thank you all so very much. So here's what's going to happen. We've got, was there someone else here? Perfect, that's it. That's all of you. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you a card. In a moment, you're going to be writing down. You're going to write down your city, and you're going to write down the city and state, or city and country that you are thinking of. If it's a city we all know, you can just write the city, that's fine. Don't make it like a popka, that's not as interesting for me, okay? So anywhere around the world. You're gonna be thinking of a place you've been to, a place you have a strong connection with, a memory, a souvenir, but I'm gonna have you change it up, okay? I'm gonna have you think of a city that you've never been to, a place you've dreamt about, have wanted to go to, but have never actually been. And everyone else is gonna be thinking of a city they've been to. Now, I'm gonna pass out the cards. You can start writing when I turn around, that way I can't see anything. Perfect. And as if they do that, I'll tell you this, and this is the part that always makes me nervous. It's different people every time, it's different cities. It forces me to be present. Now, I've been doing this for 15 years, I've done this for thousands of people around the world, but it still makes me nervous every time I start, because I never know what's gonna happen or where this is gonna go. Are they still doing the writing? They're finishing up? Okay, great. So I'll tell you a little bit of myself. I'm originally from Kiev, Ukraine. I missed the first 20 years of living in America where no one knew where Ukraine was. Those were really nice days. Now everyone does know where Ukraine is, and I always I appreciate the support so greatly. People wonder where my magic powers come from, and the answer is very simple. Chernobyl. You all laugh. I'm the one that glows in the dark, okay? Would you mind? I'll take back the markers here. I'll take back the markers. And then could you please, there we go. I won't even look because I know you still got your cards in your hands. Thank you so much. And could you collect all the cards for me if you would? Collect them all face down. And then once you've done that, give them a nice little bit of a mix, a little bit of a shuffle. Perfect, and I'll take those back. We have all 5. Give them a round of applause. Doing great so far. Can you place your hand out for me if you would, like this, palm up, and place your other hand on top of those cards. You're going to be the keeper of the cards. And as we do that, I'm going to read these out loud one at a time, and as they do so, I want to make sure that you keep a poker face, okay? And especially those of you in the audience that you might have traveled with them or you know where they've traveled. Sometimes people in the audience look at that person and they give that away. So this is good. We're going to start off with a very particular place, Olympia, Greece. Okay, Olympia, Greece. Now that feels like when you're thinking of going somewhere you've never been to, you would just write down Greece or you would write down Athens. You wouldn't be so specific to write down Olympia. So I don't think you're the one that wrote that down. I'd like you just to take a look at that for me if you would. I'd like you to take a look at that. Oh, I love it when people look at their own handwriting and they pretend like they can't read it. You were doing that so well. Tell me, are you the one that wrote down Olympia?
Yes, we're.
Give her a big round of applause. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. You may have a seat. Thank you. Okay. I'll take just the next one from you if you would. Keep your hand on top of the rest. And same thing here. Now, I'm not doing handwriting analysis. Handwriting analysis is a pseudoscience, but I do look at where someone writes something on the card. If they're writing it to the left side of the margin like this person did, they're thinking of a past memory very consistently. If they write it in the center or to the right, they're thinking of a future time. So I think that San Fernando, Trinidad is also a memory, a particular memory that someone has. So now, I don't expect any accents, but can you just say, I love Trinidad? Can you say, I love Trinidad?
I love Trinidad.
Yeah, I did not think it was you.
I love Trinidad.
I love Trinidad. I love Trinidad.
Yes, it's just something about the way you said it that tells me she's the one that wrote it down. Is that correct?
Yes.
Give her a big round of applause. Thank you very, very much. All right, and number 3, I'll take the next one. Perfect, hold on to the rest. And, okay, now, when you ask someone to think of a place anywhere in the world that you've never been to, that you'd like to go to, Liverpool, England is not often the first place that comes to mind, okay? People usually write down Paris or Madrid. So again, I love this. This is very specific. So can you tell me, what is your favorite breakfast food?
Eggs.
Eggs, and how do you like your eggs?
Scrambled.
Scrambled eggs? Okay, how about yourself?
Cereal.
And yeah, your favorite breakfast food?
Oatmeal.
Okay, so the reason I spent a lot of time in England, and it's by far makes me miss American breakfast the most. It's just a very, very different breakfast. That's kind of what I wanted to see. I wanted to see what the interest was. So I think that somebody who likes oatmeal for breakfast would be thrilled by the usual British breakfasts that they have. Am I correct in assuming that you wrote down Liverpool, England?
I didn't say oatmeal.
Oh, what did you say? You said
Cereal.
Cereal. That's what I was thinking. But I was thinking it wasn't like as exciting as the other things. That was my assumptions. Am I wrong or am I right?
No, you're right.
Oh, good. Give him a big round of applause. Thank you so very much. I was scared for a moment. Okay. All right, so you're thinking of a place that you've never been to. You're thinking of a place that you have been to. I'll take just the next one. Hang on tight to that one for me if you would. Okay. I'd like you to imagine getting on an airplane and MCO, Orlando, going to Terminal 2, maybe Terminal 3, the new one, going international. And think, oh, you see that smile? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I think I've got all the information I needed on that one. But let's try it. I'd like you to imagine flying out to this place, and imagine when you land, when you step out, do you see skyscrapers and buildings, or do you see mountains and oceans? Yes. And I want you to do the same thing. Imagine when you step off the plane, whether you see lots of skyscrapers and buildings, or nature and mountains. Yes, I'm going to say you're the one that wrote down San Diego. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. Give her a big round of applause. Thank you so very much. Now, the moment that I said Terminal 3 International, a little smile crept up on her face. So that's the information I have so far. And I can't tell you exactly which city it is, but if I could tell you approximately which part of the world, would you be impressed? Okay, hold on tight to that card. I know you've been holding all of them. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab this marker and paper. And so far what I know is that she's traveling to international, but I want you to think how long it would take you to get there. Whether it's like 6 hours to Europe, whether it's like 12 hours Middle East, maybe 16 hours to Asia, 24 hours to, that's too far. Okay, so not 24 hours, maybe 6, 7 hours. So let's try this. I said this earlier. Can I just ask you, is there, do you have a favorite restaurant in Orlando that you go to often? Is there a particular place in mind? No. Is there a particular kind of food, like either sushi or Mexican or Japanese, something that you like? Okay. Okay. Let's do this. Let me do one more little test, and then I'll see if I can get close. I want you to imagine you step off the plane, and the locals are there, and they're speaking the local language. And can you hear them speaking the local language? Oh, did you see that? Did you see that blink for a moment? Yeah. So ask a friend to think of a city anywhere in the world, and then ask them to think of the language. If they stare at you straight ahead, they're thinking of English or whatever is their own language. But when they close their eyes or they look up, they're trying to hear a foreign language. So she's trying to hear something consistently. 15 years I've been doing this. That's consistent. So I crossed out Paris. Yeah, good. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm a little embarrassed because English is my second language. I learned English by watching closed caption, Married with Children and Melrose Place, early 90s, Fox television, and I used to play Wheel of Fortune a lot, and Where in the World is Carmen San Diego is how I got my geography lessons, but I don't know how to spell this, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna go, okay, don't say anything. But again, sorry for that. I know that city is not right, but the country is. That's what I'm feeling. Okay? So that's what I'm feeling. I'll show it to this side of the room. If I'm wrong, I'll make it up to you. Doesn't always work, but that's what I'm feeling. For the first time, tell us, where are you thinking of traveling to?
Iceland.
Iceland! I hope you get there very soon. Give her a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Friends. Now, you know, part of my job is finding the lucky people here in the room. And I can tell right now just by looking. Yes. Jessica, right? You know, you've seen me. I see you almost every, you can stay right where you are. You can stay comfortable, But I see you at Christner's all the time. We do magic there every Saturday night. I have a team of magicians. We're there every Saturday night from 7 to 9, and then I do a whole dinner show there as well. So I feel like today, there's an aura of luck around Jessica. I feel like you're gonna get this right. This is great. Yeah, you were distracted. We're gonna play a game, and you're gonna win. Simple as that. I can tell. Have you played the lottery today?
No.
Oh, good. You still got time. Sir, what's your name?
Justin.
Justin, have you played the lottery today?
No, I'm ready to.
Oh, good. Don't.
Good to know.
Listen, tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow you can totally gamble, but today don't do it. And I'm gonna show you why. I've got here. We're gonna play a little game. You're gonna lose this game. I'm telling you up front.
Great.
Jessica's gonna win. In fact, I got money on the line. Need my hands for the magic. I have $5,000 cash right here. Okay. And I know what you're thinking. This is fake money. And you're right, it's got red printing on the back. But the reason it's fake is because if this was real, this would be an illegal lottery in the state of Florida. Okay? So I just want you to know, if we were in international waters, I would put real money on the line with it. Okay? But for now, here's how the game is going to go. I have 13 cards. Now don't help them out. I'm going to keep it close to my chest. Can you see that X right there? If you can tell me which card has the X on it, you win my fake $5,000. Now I have all hearts. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King, hearts. I want you to think of one as well. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. Okay? Which one do you think has the X on it?
The Queen.
The Queen. Is that your final answer?
Final answer.
Final answer. I'm very happy to tell you that the Queen does not have the X on it. What would you have said? Not the Queen. What would you have said?
5 cards.
See, the 5 has the X on it. Yeah. Now, don't get too disappointed. Don't get too cocky. See the thing.
The ace has the X on it. Every single one of them except for that queen. That was the only one.
Lottery tomorrow.
Strange, right? So now with that in mind, I think, let me put away my cash here. And I think we are, Randy, how are you doing? Good. Did you get a word? You did. May I have just the newspaper? May I have just the newspaper? Now, right now, Randy, you're thinking of one word inside. Is it somewhere in the fine print, like the small column? Or was it in an article? It's an article, great. Now, right now, there's about 4,000 words on every page. We have 12 pages, so about 48,000 words at least. And now, how do we go about finding Randy's word? Yeah, it's like a needle in a haystack if we were to do this. And that's why we make it a 50-50 chance. Okay? Now, I'm going to rip it like this in half. We're going to rip that in half like this. Now, I got to tell you up front that this I have no control over. And this does not always work. But sometimes we get really close. Sometimes we miss completely. I have no clue what's going to happen. All I know is that his word is somewhere here. Sir, what is your name? Bob. Bob, take a look at Randy. See each other? There you go. Take a look at me. Connection made. Tell me, where do you think Randy's word is? Is it here or here? Right there. Very good. You felt pretty confident about that. Would you mind please take a look at Randy? Take a look at me. Connection made. Where do you think his word is? Right here. Very good. We don't need things. Very good. Would you please take a look at Randy? Right there. Sorry, turn around. Got it. Take a look at me. And where do you think his word is? Here or here? Very good. Okay, great. We don't need these. We're knock them out one at a time. Please take a look at Randy. Take a look at Randy. Okay. Take a look at me. And where do you think we have 3 pieces here? One with cartoons, one with things. Where do you think? Yeah, I think this is one too because it's got the most words. So this is good. This is good. Okay, now. So many words here. I can't do this, but I need somebody who's good at making good decisions. None of you. Yes, you are. Come on up here. Everyone, give her a round of applause as she comes up here. So here is what you're going to do.
Okay.
I'm going to place your hand up when you come up like this. We're going to place the paper like this on here. I want you to take your finger and I want you to land a couple times on the paper for me. With your other index finger.
Do I tell you the words I landed on?
We'll do that in a moment. Right now, I just want you to practice landing. So go up and down for me. Go up and down and land a couple times so you kind of feel where the paper is on your hands. Okay? Take one look at Randy.
Whoa, Randy.
Take a look at me. Perfect. I want you to bring your finger up above the paper and then close your eyes and bring it down anywhere you like. Okay, don't move a muscle, don't move a muscle right there. Randy, does your word begin with the letter T? Yeah, it does. It does. I mean, of course it does.
I made a good decision.
Okay.
I told you I had intuition.
Now, this is interesting. I wrote this down. This is a long word. This is interesting. Out of curiosity, is the second letter of your word, is it an E? What is it? Oh, good, that's what I got. For the first time, tell us, what's the word that you thought about? Tailored. We got it. You are all amazing.
When you become a member of our club,
This is the magic that you all have. That's the connection that you all share. And I want to thank you so much for allowing me to join you today. Idea. We got to meet about 5 years ago. She got to see during the pandemic. I did virtual shows. I did 500 virtual shows around the world straight from home. And so we got a chance to meet. She saw the show. So she wanted to provide this as a little extra gift for the day. So thank you, Ann, so much. And thank you all so much. My name is Kostya, and I hope to see you all again real soon. Thank you very much.